Let's get started. All right. First, we're going to start out on the ground. Okay, for our shoulder strengthening series number 3. Okay, remember last 2 we covered. Okay, were options if you had some kind of hand weight, 1 to 3 pounds. The second one is if you had bands, some kind of resistant bands. Okay, this one is if you don't have any equipment, okay, no weight, no bands. Something you can do to strengthen the shoulders, everything around the shoulders, whether you're trying to recover from a shoulder injury or just trying to prevent shoulder injuries. Okay, these are something you should do regardless, 3 times a week. Okay, so the first one we will do, first 3 are kind of all similar, just different positions here. So you're going to be on your stomach. On your stomach, you're going to start with our eyes. Our first 3 are I's, Y's, and T's. So you're going to reach those arms straight out in front of you, kind of like position 11 here. You're going to have your head nice and relaxed. Okay, you can rest it on the ground if you want. Okay, I'm just looking up so I can see you guys. But thumbs out straight in front of you. Thumbs up, and then we're just going to raise up and down. Okay, really focusing on trying to raise through the shoulder, through the back, okay, rather than lifting up through the elbow and going here, okay? Again, we're trying to focus on strengthening the shoulders, so really keep the arms straight, lift through the shoulders, upper back, control it on the way up, and control it on the way down. Which one avoid is getting up to the top and then dropping them, okay, and just kind of doing these floppy fish kind of things. Focus on these, all slow and controlled. The next one, we'll move it out to a Y position. Okay, so we're making a Y with our body. Same thing, thumbs up, straight arms. We'll try and pinch those shoulder blades a little bit more. Okay, and then the last one we do like that, out at a T position, still thumbs up, straight arms, and then trying to pinch those shoulder blades even more. Okay. Good, yeah. Right, yeah, so we're just minimizing that movement to the shoulders, so keep that chest on the ground so we're not lifting up here. It's not kind of an arch. Okay, keep the upper body relaxed, just raising the shoulders, keeping those arms straight. Yeah, so you're gonna want the chest down, and then ideally, you'd have your forehead on the ground here. You're laying on a pillow or something, or you're here. Okay. Again, I'm just looking up so I can see you guys. Okay, after the T's, we're going to do our reverse snow angels. So we're going to get back into that position 11 here. We're going to start with those hands, arms a couple inches off the ground. And we're going to start with our palms down, and we're going to rotate them down all the way to our side. Okay, and if you notice, I start palms down, and as I get to my side, I'm slowly rotating them up, so my palms finish face up down here. Okay, so palms down, slowly rotate till I finish palms up here. Okay, big thing to think about here as you do these, keep them a few inches off the ground, just hovering off the ground the whole time. Okay, so we don't want to kind of move them up and down or start low, finish high, or the opposite, high, low. Okay, just hovering off the ground the whole time, and you might feel as you rotate your hand, your thumb dragging on the ground a little bit. That's okay. Yeah. Good. So those first 4 I's, Y's, and T's and reverse snow angels, you would do about 20 reps of each of those. Next one we're going to go through is our Superman pull-up. Okay, so this one now is where you're going to get your chest off the ground as high as you can. Okay, you can leave your feet into the ground. We don't need to arch with the feet too. Okay, so get that chest off the ground as high as you can, arms reaching out. And then we're gonna do a pull-up motion here. Okay, where we keep those elbows back, trying to get those elbows in our back pocket, really focusing on pinching the shoulder blades together, tightening the upper back and the lower back, okay? We're really focused on hand position here, staying in one spot, okay? So if you need to hold a towel or a PVC pipe or something to keep those arms in one position here, I'm not going out here, kind of thing, okay? Any questions so far? They're looking pretty good. The last one we're gonna do in this series, we're gonna do our scap push-up. So we'll get in our push-up position, same as we went through last week, okay, where we're gonna start with the wrist right under the shoulders here. So I'm not too wide, not too far up or back. Wrist right on the shoulders, shoulder width apart. Inside of my elbows facing forward so I can lock them out. And then all I'm gonna do is drop my chest down to the floor as far as I can without bending my arms. Keeping my arms straight. And then I come back up and I try to separate the shoulder blades as far apart as I can. So I'm going down and coming up. If you see from the side here, okay, I got my wrist right under my shoulders. I got a nice straight body line. I'm not dropping the hips as I go down. Okay, focus on good line. And then just drop through, dropping that chest down to the ground as far as you can without bending the arms. And then separate the shoulder blades. Okay, push away from that ground as far as you can. Okay. Again, we're not bending the knees as we go, or bending the elbows as we go down. Okay, keeping the arms straight, locked out. And so it's just like if you're sitting up here, you're trying to reach as far as you can without moving your upper body. And then bringing these arms back as far as you can, again, without moving that upper body. Okay, so it's just moving through the shoulders here, working that scapular muscle. Okay, that's it for that series. Any questions on any of those? Alrighty, let's get into our 3 movements today. For our upper body, we're going to go through briefly the pull-up. Okay, if you got a pull-up bar, great. I would start incorporating it. It's never too early to start working on pull-ups, especially as a swimmer. It's going to be you know, the one exercise you're going to want to try and master as soon as possible. Okay, it's going to help you the most in the water. One, learning how to control the whole body, keeping the core tight, and then really trying to move your body weight, okay, through that pull-up position. It's going to translate well in all that catch, trying to get power through that catch position, whether it's breaststroke, butterfly, okay, freestyle, trying to get as much power out of that pulling motion, okay, we're really using those lats and everything. Okay, so the first modification everybody can do, and we just did it, first step starting out is that Superman pull-up. Okay, again, really focusing on trying to get that chest off the ground as high as you can. Okay, and then slowly keeping that back as tight as you can, pulling those elbows down as far as you can here. And that will really help to strengthen the back. Okay, if you got some kind of resistance band that you can tie it around, you can pull that band towards you like you're doing a pull-up. Okay. From there, what you would do if you have a pull-up bar, turn this so you can see a little bit. If you have a pull-up bar or anything you can really hang from, okay, next one you would just kind of be working on, you know, that upper body strength, that grip strength of being able to hang here. Let me turn the camera a little bit more. Okay, so being able to hang here, and you just try to do, you know, 3 sets of 10 seconds. Try to hang on for 10 seconds, hop off, shake it off, get about 20 seconds rest, jump back on, okay, and just really working on trying to hang from there. From there, what you would do is negative pull-ups. So you would get to the top of the bar however you want without any effort. So if you got, step, or if it's low enough, you can jump up, okay, or use a box, use something. Get yourself to the top of the bar, okay, and then slowly lower yourself down all the way, and then jump back up. Slowly lower all the way down to full extension. Again, you do about 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps, not a whole lot. Working on progressing up to doing a full pull up, right? Okay. Any questions on the pull up or any variations of the pull up? Again, you can do these with bands laying on the ground. And again, the quicker you can master, moving your body weight around, the further you're going to be ahead in the water. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So we got our lower body. As we talked about last time, we'll be going over the jump rope. Great little tool here. If you don't have a jump rope, I'd work on getting one. If you don't have one today, that's fine. Just go through the motions. You can still get a good workout. Because not only is it a great, leg conditioning workout, keep those legs in shape. Overall good cardio, aerobic work as well. So again, you're gonna want something, ideally, a thinner speed rope type of thing, because we want to start moving fast, really get the heart rate up. Okay, but any kind of jump rope you got works as well. Okay, so to start out with the jump rope, very basic movement. Okay, we want to keep it basic, keep it simple. We don't really want to overcomplicate anything. So the first step with keeping it simple is just a small hop. So everyone's standing up, and everyone just kind of do small hops here off the ground. So there should be only a slight bend in the knee, and you're just kind of bouncing off the ground through the ankles. Okay? So again, I'm not bending the knees, I'm not doing a squat jump, okay, I'm not, bouncing off to doing a tuck jump kind of thing, just a small, quick hop up and down. Okay, next thing we want to do to keep it simple is minimize the arm movement. So I want to focus on keeping my elbows more in rather than coming out here and really swinging, doing big arm circles, but they're really just going to rotate around the wrist. So if you got a jump rope, take both handles in one hand, doesn't matter what hand, and practice just swinging that jump rope around, focusing on keeping that elbow in. I'm just trying to get that jump rope around, with that movement just through the wrist. Okay, once that kind of feel comfortable, okay, do a little hop. Okay, we should be jumping, okay, right before we hear that smack on the ground. Just getting high enough for that rope to clear. Okay, after that, if you got your jump rope, go ahead and hold it normally. One handle in each hand. And give it a try here. Okay. We just got small jumps. Elbows down, closer to our side. Just moving that rope around the wrist. Okay. So not a big movement here. Okay, but I'm already feeling it in the legs. Heart rate's getting up. Okay, so we don't need to do any big jumps here. That'll come with other exercises with more explosive work when we get to that. Okay, nice job. Any questions on the jump rope? Okay. I got a couple minutes here. Last movement for the core. We're going to go through the arch up or our Superman. Okay, again, We tend to think about core as just ab work, but really our core is this whole midsection here. Hips, our hip flexors, our back, lower back here. Okay, that's all part of the core. We don't want to just constantly focusing on, you know, doing ab work and we're neglecting the back. That's where imbalances happen, and when we're imbalanced, okay, if our core is tighter than our back, we're going to start having back problems. Okay, that's when all those injuries and not so fun stuff start to happen. Okay, so for the arch up, you'll be on the ground and holding that Superman, just like we did our Superman pull-ups here. But this time we're going to get our feet off the ground as high as we can. Okay, keeping our arms and legs straight and just arching through that lower back and holding that position. So it's not, I'm not just bending at the knee, you know, leaving my knees on the ground and my elbows down. Okay, really trying to stay in a nice tight body line, holding that nice U shape. Okay. And that's pretty much it for that. Any questions?